Overnight news: student protests over the firing of Joe Paterno at Penn State turned violent. Police in riot gear fired pepper spray to break up a crowd of about 2,000 people who took to the streets. Crowds tipped over a TV news van and kicked in the windows. At least one photographer was hit with a rock. Police have not released any information about possible arrests. Penn State Board of Trustees voted unanimously last night to fire Paterno along with University President Graham Spanier. The two were under fire for their handling of reported child sex abuse by former defensive coordinator Jerry Sandusky. Board members say they felt a change was needed immediately. The decision came after Paterno announced he planned to retire following the season. Students gathered outside Paterno's home after the board's announcement, and the former coach addressed the crowd.
We still got things to do. All right, I'm out of it, maybe not. My phone call put me out of it, but we'll go from there, okay?
Paterno was fired over the phone. Board members say they couldn't find a way to do it in person without causing more distraction. Defensive coordinator Tom Bradley will take over as interim coach. Now here's a look back at Joe Paterno's storied career at Penn State. He joined the coaching staff in 1950. Convinced by his former football coach at Brown University, Rip Engel. Paterno had planned to become a lawyer. Well, he turned down offers from Oakland and New England in the NFL to stay in Happy Valley. Paterno took over as head coach in 1966. He led the Nittany Lions to 2 national titles in 1982 and 1986. The man known as Joe Pa has the most wins in Division I college football history with 409. Now, according to Penn State, there have been at least 888 head coaching changes at schools that are part of the NCAA's Football Bowl subdivision. Paterno has sent more than 250 players to the NFL. He calls the scandal at Penn State a tragedy and one of the great sorrows of his life. The U.S. Department of Education has launched an investigation into whether Penn State failed to report sexual abuse on campus. That's required by federal law. Former assistant coach Jerry Sandusky has been charged with molesting 8 boys over 15 years. Some of the assaults allegedly happened at the Penn State football complex, including one in 2002 that was witnessed by a graduate assistant who is now an assistant coach. Penn State's Board of Trustees will appoint a special committee to investigate tomorrow. Sandusky retired in 1999 and says he's innocent. 2 other Penn State officials have been charged with failing to report the incident, and they also say they are innocent.
A lot of people